little camp trailer. First trip of the season for us, huh, bud? We did some shed hunting. Found some deer and elk sheds this year, but I got lucky and we drew a limited entry Archery Elk tag here for the Fishlake. Pretty familiar with this unit, which is good. I've had a rifle tag here before. My wife's had a tag as well. My brother had a rifle tag last year. Gonna get some trail cameras out. Time to go find some bulls and pattern them. We know where they're gonna be. Yeah. Should be fun. Okay. It's gonna be camera set number 1. Right in this meadow. There's a little water running down in it. Looks like we already have some animals captured. Should be good. To this point, we're about to place our 4th camera in this area. Walked about 4 miles according to Onyx here. This was really the last spot I wanted to put a camera. I mean, there's so many other areas in here that could be good, but a pretty good shotgun pattern of where these elk roam. Definitely will get something. Alright, here we are on Father's Day weekend. My brother Brock and I came in, put in some more cameras. Anyway, this water hole should be pretty good. We got 3 out today, 4 out the other day, so 7 up, and a few more to go, a few more places to hit, but let these hang for a while and see if we get anything. July 1st, hiking down in this spot. Gonna put a camera. Don't think there's gonna be any water in this little pond wallow, but we'll give it a shot. Say hi, family. Okay.
It flew down from over there, but didn't fly far.
Show us, Macy. Where did that bear climb? All the way up that tree, huh?
I can't see the bear.
Well, we didn't see it. It's just sitting. That the marks were just there. That's July 4th, so happy birthday, America. Happy Independence Day. The storm's just about rolling in, and hiking into an area where I've seen a lot of bulls. I've never actually stepped foot in here, just because it's a good spot for archery. I'm not really sure later in the year, but that'd be a good place to pattern a bull. Walking in here, and actually just walked in on, I think there were 3 bulls and 1 cow. One bull is pretty nice. He's heavy and decent tine length, so I'm gonna put a camera in here, hopefully get some pictures of them, and keep on going on. Today is July 24th. First time I'm gonna go in and check all of my cameras. Hopefully this weekend I'll get them all checked. I've got 12 out personally. My friend's got a couple out as well. See if I can get those checked. I'm gonna go this spot right now. I've got 4 up. Glassed it a couple times now. There's bulls in there obviously, but there's one in particular I saw the other night. I'm hoping I've got some pictures of him because I didn't get a good look, but he looked good. So see how that goes, but keep you updated. I got some good news. My brother last year missed a really nice bull. It's a long story. It was under 100 yards, but he missed him with his rifle. And later in the year, I talked to a local guide and just kind of seeing if he had seen the bull. We were pretty confident he had missed, but you always wonder. And sure enough, the guide had seen him. He was healthy. He hadn't been hit, which was what we had figured, but it was good to have that confirmation. That was right before the late hunt last year, so you kind of wonder, well, did he get taken on the late hunt or not? But I'll show you. I've got some pictures. I think he's back. And last year he was a 5x6. He had a dropper front. My brother called him Sergeant Pepper. Long story with that too, but he's back. But this year he's a 6x6 with that same dropper, and he's got the same big thirds. Just an awesome bull. Hope I can put my eyes on him one of these times. And he's just because of the history. I mean, he's big anyway, I think, but because of the history, I've got to put him right up as my number one, I think. I'd be tickled, but as I'll show you, there's a couple bulls in here I would be more than enthused to put an arrow through. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, just a little update for you guys while I rest in the shade. It is July 25th. Yeah, July 25th. And yesterday I went in and got a bunch of my cameras, and today I'm getting a few more. And while I'm giving this update, I will say I apologize if I'm kind of monotone, not very exciting, boring, whatever word you want to use. But I'm really just documenting this stuff more for me and my kids, just to look back on. And this is all unscripted too, so you get what you get. But hiking into this area throughout the years, we've always seen big bulls in here, and usually early on, once the rut kicks in, they usually head off. But it's a pretty good area. This morning didn't see anything real big. Saw about 9 bulls in here, but I am excited as far as checking my cameras in here. This first one I'm gonna check. When I was hiking in here the first time, I come down into this little bowl, and I was thinking, man, this could be a good spot for a camera. And then I heard a twig break, and I looked over to my right, and there's some elk there. They were bedded down in there. And can't believe it, I just had this bull walk past me. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. He's a lot closer than he was now, but still kind of cool. try this, but anyway, that's a wrap for this spot today. Really disappointed, actually. I said earlier, there's always been big bulls in here, and just didn't see any today. Not on my cameras, not in person. Now, I tell you, I saw some okay bulls in here, and ones that I know I would shoot. I'm not gonna be picky by any means. It's archery for sure, and if I could find a good 6-point, it's close to that 300 mark, I think I'd have to let that arrow fly. And there's at least one of those in here that I saw. But here I put all this effort in my cameras, got them up high, and all the elk I saw today are hunkered down just over 8,000 feet in elevation. Kind of surprises me, but I think that's just how it is for this area. But yeah, all in all, it's a good day. Doing trail cameras is fun. It can be discouraging as well. It's never a slam dunk. What are we doing, kids?
Looking for elk.
Yep, we're gonna go look for some elk, huh?
Yeah.
Got 2 of my 4 kids that are excited to come with me, as you can tell. They're just screaming excitement, huh?
I'm not screaming. Do you hear me screaming? No.
No.
What about me? I'm talking about something else wilder than that. Yeah. I'd rather go with my dad than have to go to Hobby Lobby with my mom for hours.
Raising them right. What is today, guys?
What?
Do you guys know what the date is? It's August what?
7th.
August 7th. It means in 2 weeks, my elk hunt starts, huh?
Excuse me, you forgot something.
And in 3 days, this guy's got his 10th birthday.
big elk. I've seen a lot of elk. Anyway, hopefully we find a big elk this trip. Have a couple on my camera. Seen some okay elk as been scouting, but honestly, there's been a lot of 300 to 320 inch type bulls. I've yet to really lay eyes on something that I just have been wowed by. I have a couple on my cameras that I think would do it, but blast the area they're in, I've just not seen them yet. Hopefully this trip we'll actually see something of good size and get us excited. So let's do it, huh?
Yeah.
All right, just finished the last workout before my hunt starts this weekend. Today's August 19th, so it's Thursday. Hunt starts on Saturday. I'm not gonna say I'm in the best shape by any means, but I do feel like my conditioning and my lungs are gonna be not holding me back. Like I said, I might not be the best shape, but I'll be all right. Getting pretty excited though. Plan on leaving tonight. I'm gonna drive up there, meet my friend John. Tomorrow we're gonna do just a little bit more scouting. I plan on hunting an area that I've keyed on from the beginning, but the last couple weekends I finally found kind of the caliber of bulls that I've been hoping to chase. Haven't got really great video of them by any means. It's been smoky, real smoky here. Makes it hard to glass, get zoomed in on them, things of that nature, but they do look good. Just ready to go give it a whirl, get away from work. For everyone, 2020 was a very difficult year. No different for me. I'm a healthcare worker. 2021 for me has been difficult with work. We've got the COVID vaccinations going on, which was kind of a headache just to do the paperwork and do all the things necessary to bring them in, but then trying to manage your time to not only vaccinate a ton of people, but also have to do all the other work required of you in your day-to-day functioning. And then on top of that, there is a labor shortage. I've got a great crew, but we just need more help, and so it's been a difficult year. I'm glad we've made it this far. Looks like fall's going to be interesting again, but I'm excited to get some days off and go roam around in the mountains and do some of the things I enjoy. But got a little sidetracked there. What my plan is going up tonight, scout tomorrow, kind of solidify what the plans are. I've got one area that I actually have some really good bulls on trail camera. I've glassed that area a lot. I've not ever seen them with my eyes. It's thick, and you just have to kind of get lucky to see them. But I know they're in there, but I don't think I'm gonna hunt them off the bat, and I guess that just kind of depends upon where these bulls are that I've found in this other area. Gonna hunt Saturday with John, then he's got to head home, and then my little brother Brock, I think, is planning on coming up Saturday night. I'm not sure how long he's staying. I am planning on hunting through Tuesday, so have a number of days. I have to come back for work the week, and then I'm gonna go back and hunt next weekend as well. See how we go from there, and then I'm planning on around Labor Day taking a lot more days doing that. But I have to be kind of careful because this is not the only hunt of my season, and I don't have a whole lot of PTO time. So, well, night before the opener, just chilling up here at the cabin. Give you a little quick view of the cabin here.
see the spectacular things that we get to see as backpack hunters up here.
Anyway, got the local antenna going on here. It's got some hunting shows, which is kind of nice. But went out and looked at bulls today. Went and looked where we're gonna hunt tomorrow, and saw a lot of bulls. I didn't see the bulls I'd hoped to see. I'm sure they're in there. They got to be in there. Gonna be getting my stuff ready tonight. Give you a little rundown of some of my gear. As far as bow, I'm gonna be shooting a Hoyt. I forget. Let's see, it's an Alpha Max. I bought that used from a friend of mine, John Graham. Shooting some gold tip arrows, and I've got some QAD Exodus, I think is what it's called. Broadheads I'm going to shoot. They shot really well from the bow. I think I'll feel comfortable out to 50 in my backyard and such. I was able to get to 45, shoot pretty good from there. I've not really shot far, so to speak, but I'm going to try to limit myself to 50, and hopefully it'll be a little bit less than that. So that's what I'll be shooting. I don't know. Got some Trek shoes. I got my Kafaru backpack, and then I'm debating whether to take in my spotter and stuff. I'm gonna just try to go in light today, or not today, tomorrow. Not try to pack too much. Just try to be as mobile as I can. It's a cold morning. It was 31 degrees when I hooked up my trailer to go pick up my friend. Snow on the mountain last night, I guess, or yesterday or this morning. I don't know. Talking to some people at the highest elevations, there was a little bit of dusting that happened. So it should be fun. You know, the bulls that we saw today, they were a little riled up. A few of them sparring, a few of them raking the trees. Makes it for kind of fun to see. Heard a few bugles today. We'll see how that goes. Should be fun. I'll try to keep you as updated. What day is it, dude? Opening day. Saturday, August 21st. Go find a bull, kill it, be home by evening time for burgers.
Right. Promised the wife we'd be home tonight, so we're gonna get it done in 14 hours. Watch and learn, buddy, right?
First,
say it again.
Saying it's first archery hunt for me. I hear archery hunting's easy. I'll probably be humbled.
Yeah, that's right. There we go. Boom. A lot of water. Water rain. Trying to get to our spot, but we keep running into bulls. That right there is where we wanted to be this morning. A little bit too late, but you can see if we would have been there. That's what we would have run into. our sound. Nice. Just checking the high school football game scores. My alma mater won. Heck yeah. Go Tigers. So, on the way in, we had a decent 6-point bull that was about 30 yards away. That kind of had us pegged. Nothing we could have done. Oh well. That's hunting. Alright, dude, what's the situation?
After yeehawing with the Cowboys for a little bit, I found 4 bulls. One decent looking 6. I'm gonna go put a stock on them. John and I are debating on the size. I think under 3. John thinks over 3. Don't pass on the first day what you'd kill on the last, right?
That's right.
Give it a shot. Be fun.
He's gonna shoot. Smoked him, dude. It was like 30 yards. 35 yards. A 5x6. Yeah. You think it's the Cowboys up there? Messed us up. Yeah. Well, at least you get a drawback. That's always fun. I know. Let's see what? There was 4 bulls. A broken 4-point or something. Couldn't tell what the other one is. 6-point walked off quite a bit ago, but that other bull just sat there. You could have lit him up. Yeah. Wouldn't have been a perfect shot, but we had plenty of time where we could have gotten him. Just wasn't big enough for a day. It was kind of cool how he just ran right at us. Yeah, I thought he was going to come over. I was going to have like a 15-yard shot there. his daughter. They've been herding cows, cattle. They're just above us. He started making a lot of noise. That's what spooked him. Well, what you sitting on? What are you sitting on, Spencer?
A butt. Sniffy chair. Call it the BTR. Something BTR. Better than a rock. I agree.
Better than a rock. That's what that thing is called. How many pounds? How many ounces?
I'll have to look that up.
But it can support you. That's impressive, man.
Outdoorsmans.com. That's where I got it. Pick one up today.
Well, then it's probably not cheap.
Wasn't too bad.
Oh, man. All right, well, we're just gathering our thoughts after that stalk. It's a good stalk. Took us a while. Got in on them. Opportunities. Could have shot that first broken bull. The second bull was better. And then we got on those other two. Could have shot the first bull. Second bull was better. He gave us the slip.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Right.
I'm not sure what you do different. Maybe we crawl up a little bit further sooner. I don't know. I think we played it good.
I agree. All right, we're ready for round. I don't know what round. But we're ready for another close encounter. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah. Is it going?
Yep. Action.
Day one in the books. Had some wins. Got to draw back. Seen some bulls.
How many bulls?
If I were to guess 10.
I think it was more.
So
Yeah, I think it was closer to 14.
yeah, that sounds right.
If you count the raghorns, the little dinks.
It's true. One good 6 point tonight. Just saw it too late. Yeah, it's day one. It was fun. Burned a lot of energy. Ran out of water. But had a good time.
Not a bad opening day.
Yeah. Let's go eat some dinner.
Yeah.
So gonna do a quick day one recap. It's pretty late tonight, but if you would have told me that day one would have consisted of seeing 15 bulls, getting in on 4 bulls at 55 yards, and drawing my bow back on one of those bulls, if you would have told me that would have been my experience, I would have been very pleased. And you know what? That was what happened today. It was a win. Obviously, things could always go better, but we could have saw bigger bulls. Most of the bulls we saw were raghorns, but it was a good day. There were 4 guys on horses pushing their cattle around, and it put a little wrench in our plans, but we still made the most of it, and today turned out to be a pretty good day. Trying to figure out what to do now for tomorrow. I was planning on having my brother here with me, but he had some things at home that he's got to stay back for, so really not sure what to do. I've got some ideas, but I was planning on doing a few different things that I won't do now, but it's only day 2. Really hunted a full day. But the reality is I've spent a lot of days
hunting this unit, scouting this unit. Oh man. Second day, 7:22. I just shot at a good bull. I know it hit a tree. I don't know. I maybe should have been more patient. But, oh, fetch. Guess we'll get in here and see if I can find my arrow. Man, he was a good bull though. Good bull. Guys, I just found my arrow. I hit him. But it's broken in him. I can still kind of hear him walking. I didn't get much penetration. And I don't know where I hit him. You can see. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. He's not far from me. I just hear him right there. Let's see what happens. Let's say I've only got there might be about 10, 12 inches of where the blood ends. Oh, just have to see what happens. It's 8 o'clock right now. Just so thick in here. Anyway, I walked down where he ran down. Could follow his tracks for 20 yards. I didn't see any blood in that time frame. Of course, he covered that 20 yards pretty fast, so who knows there. I did see him one time walking away right after I'd shot him, and I've heard some branches break every so often. So he's not acting like he's trying to get out of here quickly. I'm gonna take that as a good sign. Just gotta sit here, be patient, wait, and then go to where I've been hearing those branches break and see if I can turn them up. But like I said, it'd be really nice to have some help right now, but I don't have any service either to try and get a hold of anybody. It's gonna be a fun and eventful day. I'm starting to feel a little more hopeful because I just found the blood trail, and I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer, see what happens. It's been about an hour. I'm glad I found this blood. He's bleeding good. I think he's got to be a dead bull, I would think, but I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna be patient. Well, I just walked up on him. Unfortunately, that first shot, it hit him in the hind quarter. It's been really bad. He couldn't get up. He couldn't move. Got a little bit better situated, and I think this last shot I just put in was going to be a death shot. It looked just, from my angle, just about perfect. He went crashing. So I guess we'll see. He is a good bull. He's maybe not as big as I thought. I can hear him crashing still, but I'm going to be plenty happy with him, I'm sure, once I can get my hands on him. I think he's a dead bull walking, but I just got to be patient now. This is a real moment, guys. I see him there, and he's not dead yet, but he's got his head on the ground and just kind of taking his last few moments. Just got up to him.
I'm in awe. He is a good bull. Not that there was any doubt, but I've seen so many elk, you just kind of don't know how to judge him. He sees so many. But I made the right choice. But here he is, guys. 2021 bull as he lays. There was my last shot on him. I don't really want to show the first shot. It hit a tree, but it got him right in the hind quarter. I guess that's archery hunting. Glad I found him. This stuff is thick. He's not too far from a horse trail, which makes it nice if I can get anybody on the radios, but I got a lot of work to do. O'clock.
Is it?
Yep. Just doing a little update here. It's 3 o'clock and we shot this at about 7:30. I don't know what time he had expired, but luckily, because I was up here by myself, there's a cabin owner up here named John Graham, who happens to be the one I bought my bow from. Said he's always on a certain channel on the radio up here, and I threw out a Hail Mary and reached him and had him gather some cavalry for me. So my brother come down from Mona. Maybe he didn't want me to say that. And finished helping me butcher this up, and now we're just packing up and gonna head off the mountain. There's my lovely brother packing down hind quarter here. So yeah, Brock, what are we doing?
Oh, being a bunch of loonies. Backing this back out of here. Getting this beast done.
Makes you wonder why you ever elk hunt once you kill one. Oh my goodness. 4:45. Just got done with the first load. Gotta go back up there. I didn't look to see how many miles it is, but it's probably a couple. All right, last load. Kafaru's got the front shoulder, neck meat, and back straps. Horn Hunter's got front shoulder, neck meat. We're spent. We got 2 miles and then we're done. Yeah. Ah, almost there. You can see the trucks. Pretty Fishlake evening. And I'm happy to almost be done. So just a recap of what happened since I didn't get the shot on or anything like that video. I'd planned on going to go sit a water hole that I've had a camera on in the last few years. I initially hadn't planned going to that water hole because there's been no water. But it's a good spot, and I decided, well, I'm by myself, a little tired from yesterday, and it's a good early season water hole. So I decided, I'm going to go sit it all day, just rest, relax. So I was hiking the horse trail, according to Onyx, where I ended up shooting this bull. I was about 2 miles up. And I actually was just on the horse trail. I hadn't even gotten to my little spot marking where I take off to go to the water hole, and just luckily had caught a glimpse out of the corner of my eye, the back end of an elk feeding through the trees, probably about 60 yards away. And knew I needed to get a little bit closer, get a look at it. And as I did, I noticed it was a bull, and I thought it was a really good bull. And he is a good bull. Saw him. He was just feeding casually through the thick trees. And first shot, I know I rushed. Of course, I didn't know initially if I'd hit him or not. I've got some play-by-play that I videoed. Just kept on it and eventually got on him, and while he was bedded, so I knocked another arrow and I let it fly, and it was just a perfectly placed right where it needed to be. So that was pretty much it. It's good to be lucky than good sometimes. As I said earlier, I've hunted this mountain a lot, put a lot of days into learning it, learning the elk. And so today was lucky, but my preparation certainly helped bring that luck to me. So anyway, here is the bull. I know a lot of people are going to ask, of course, all my friends and stuff have already asked, what does he score? And, it's always interesting to know the score. It doesn't take anything away from the bull himself, whether it be a lot of inches, not a lot of inches. But stay tuned. I'll put a tape on him and see just roughly an idea what he is. I've got a number in my head. I might be surprised. I don't know. But give it a shot. Okay, what's your final score? I forget the specifics now, but his right side went 144. His left side went 148. and his inside spread is 39. So add that up. I think I got 331. So he surprised me a little bit. When I saw him this morning, the quick glimpses I got, I thought, man, he is a good bull. And then as I was going after him after the initial shot, I kept thinking, like, I don't know, he's really not that big. And then I started seeing his fronts. I was like, man, he's got good fronts. And then after he had expired and I got on him, I realized, man, he's a pretty good bull. And I think what really solidified it for me was when my brother came to help. He's still waiting to get his taxidermy finished from his bull last year. So he had it in the back of his vehicle, and he pulled it out. And his was a pretty good bull too last year. I think, I can't remember, it was like 320 if not broke. When he pulled that out and I kind of got looking, I was like, okay, this is a good bull. When I shot him, I was thinking, when I walked on him, I was thinking 320. And that was kind of the number I had in my head. But yeah, he's a little bit better than that. So it's always a good surprise. Regardless of what the number is, it was fun. The only downside is not chasing them in September. But like I mentioned before, there could be worse things. Well, driving home, nothing better than antlers in the back of the truck. Hopefully I've got that video on for you. Almost home. Kind of surreal how fast it came and went, but couldn't be more happy with the results. Alright, well, I'm heading home now. Actually almost home. I'm about 15 minutes from home, but decided I was gonna get them mounted. I wasn't gonna mount an elk this year had I got one. I've already got a couple at the home and just no space for any more, but I just couldn't pass it up. Friends were saying I'd be kind of dumb not to, and anyway, I took it to the taxidermist, and their reaction with seeing it just kind of solidified that, yeah, I should probably get it mounted. So that's what I'm gonna do. Figure I got a year to figure it out where it needs to go, so that's enough time, right? So anyway, just crazy to think how quickly this hunt is come and gone. What was it, May is when we got the results from the Utah DWR. Spent a lot of time scouting, and here we are, August, and it's over. Waited technically 8 years for this tag, because 2013 is when I last drew a tag. Had to wait 5 years before I could even apply again. And then I had 2 points this year, which means this was my 3rd year applying after I could get back in the pool. So 8 years, and all it took was just barely over a day, and it's over. Now I've got to wait 5 more years before I can even think about applying again, but you better believe I'll be back in the game in 5.
first drew it, I honestly, I've spent years trying to learn this unit and be to a point where I could kill an archery bull. When I first drew that tag, I think mentally I kind of thought to myself that I just was coming out for the chase. I wouldn't actually kill anything. And then I started realizing that, hey,